Powered by Celebrity Media TV.
Your girl, Shamiar, the host from the South, where here we talk about nothing but dance. I have a wonderful guest today, special guest, someone special. I think a lot of you all out there know him. I have Mr. Dance 411, well, I call him myself, Jeremy Green. Stay tuned. We're going to catch a video of him, and then he's going to come out and talk to us. Let's dance talk.
Work, don't stop. Work, don't stop. Work till you can't feel. Work till you can't feel. Work, don't stop. 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 Work till you can't feel. Work till you can't feel. Work, don't stop. 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 Work till you can't feel. Work till you can't feel. Work, don't stop. 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 Work till you can't feel. Work till you can't feel. Work don't stop. 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 Work don't stop.
And we're back again. Dance Talk Dialogue. I have your boy, Mr. Jeremy Green. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
We're
you for
super
having me.
excited about all of this information here.
Thank you.
So you have a whole lot going on, a whole lot.
Yeah.
So, well, some of us don't know. You
Okay.
introduce yourself. You know, I love to introduce them, but I want you to introduce yourself, so because you can tell them more about you than me.
Okay. My name is Jeremy Green. I'm a creative director and choreographer based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I primarily work out of Dance 411 Studios. I call that my home base, my home studio. I am also affiliated and signed to 401 South Talent Agency, which is hosted out of Dance 411 as well. I do a lot of work around the city, a lot of nonprofit work. I have a nonprofit called Mission for Movement, partnered with Dance 411, and we have over 100 youth that we service and take care of in the community, and families, just to make sure that kids have what they need to pursue their careers in dance. I also have the Behind the Movement intensives twice a year, February and in August.
Okay.
We have a full day of training at the Georgia Tech Hotel and Conference Center. We host about 300 dancers, and we bring in special guest choreographers and seminars, and we just have a day of dance and positivity and uplifting. It primarily caters to the youth and teen community, but we invite adults. Everyone usually comes out. And then we have the 4th annual Behind the Movement Showcase in November coming up, along with my professional jobs and all that good stuff. So God is good. Everything's working on out.
Absolutely, because you gave a mouthful.
Yeah.
So, some of those things I would like for you to just expand on.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, tell us, how did you get into all this? Like, where did this dance passion come from?
I don't even know. I think at a young age, I've always had a passion for the arts, whether it be watching music videos, watching movies, watching live stage plays. I just always had some type of passion for the arts. My senior year of high school, I started in church. I started miming.
Okay.
I started miming in church, started doing, and then that led into me doing like hip hop dance in church when it was like a season where inspirational rappers really got really heavy, like the Lecrae's, the Trip Lee's, the Tedashi's, I believe his name is. That's how I kind of was introduced to just, being a male and being able to present my art and dance in church. And so I started miming, then I started like a little hip hop crew. And then my senior year of high school, I found this dance group in the inner city of St. Louis, Missouri. That's where I'm from. And I was in that dance crew. I was introduced to my best friend now and my trainer, Anthony Ray Williams.
Okay.
So he introduced me to the dance world, and From there, I wound up, and this is a short story, I wound up transitioning to Nashville. I booked my first dance job with Leanne Rhymes, and then from Nashville, I was going back and forth to Atlanta. I was going to Dance 411 and training and just trying to figure the city out.
Okay.
And I finally made the move, and I started as an intern, got really close with the owners. They brought me in as their personal assistant,
Yes.
and I really, really just learned the business on top of training and perfecting my craft and making my way about the industry. And from there, I just started getting blessed with opportunities left and right, auditioning and submitting, and things just kind of surfaced, and here I am today.
Well, today you're at a great place.
Yeah.
I must say you're really, really at a great place.
Thank you.
I know you talked about you have a showcase that's coming up in November.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
Correct. So Behind the Movement started 4 years ago. There was a need in our studio. We have a Dance for One company competition team that I am one of the co-creators, creative directors with, along with Brooke Bow. And we had this team, and we had these youth, but primarily most of the youth were off the street. So they didn't have the funds to get their uniforms or to pay for their competition dues and fees. And at that time, I was just teaching. And me being Cindy's, which is on the Dance for One, her personal assistant, I was privy to a conversation her and her husband were having, and they were going to let some of the kids go because they couldn't fund them the next year. So I said, well, wait, at this time I was attached to the kids, they were growing, and something about when you see somebody's growth and when they're passionate, you just immediately,
Yes.
attached to that. And I was like, wait, we got to do something. And I was on tour with the Universal Soul Circus, and this name, Behind the Movement, came to me, and I wrote it down. Never knew what it was for. I was like, I know I need to write it down. And in that moment, I was like, maybe I can put together a show, and we'll call it Behind the Movement, and we can tell their stories. So, needless to say, I put that show together in about a month and a half, and we sold it out. I work at a school called Love It, and I teach dance there. And I told them the situation. They donated their venue to me.
Okay.
And we had the show, and then from there, that just kind of spiraled into us getting a nonprofit. So here we are 4 years later.
And 4 years later, you've done a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
So we would definitely be at that show. I am
Awesome.
looking forward to just giving this platform and showing the world like what you're doing. That's phenomenal. A lot of dancers just really have no place to go, and as you say, I run across a lot of dancers that really want to get into this field, but they can't afford the uniforms, they can't afford the dances, they can't even afford some of the monthly fees.
Yep.
And we try to do scholarships as well, just to help out those. So that's definitely good. I'm definitely going to always keep you in mind for that. But now on the flip side of that, we know you help the youth and everything, and you're really known for all these great dance moves and everything.
Yep.
But outside of that, you love to dance. What else is it in a personal life? What is it that you, if someone wanted to get close with Mr. Green, what is it that you do outside of dance?
I travel. I love to travel.
Okay. And you have time for that?
Anytime I do have time, or if I'm traveling to work, which I've been doing that a lot of as of late, I always, make time to explore the city or do things like that. I love to cook.
Wow.
Love to
Okay.
eat.
I love to eat. Hey, perfect pair, match right
I love
here.
to cook and eat. And that's and I love being home. I was raised in St. Louis, primarily small city, and we were just all about just family, card games, Uno, spades, cooking, talking crap. I'm a homebody, so I love family time.
Okay, I think some of us have gotten away from that. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's very rare I can find a nice looking black man to say that I just want to sit at home and play spades.
Yeah.
We don't do that anymore.
They have this joke. They
it's
call me,
not.
all my best friends call me Grandpa because I'm the first one in the house. I'm the first one to go to sleep.
Absolutely,
They be trying to go out.
absolutely.
I'll be like, nah, I'm
You
good.
stay out of
I'll
trouble.
stay, yeah. So,
That means you stay out of
Yeah.
trouble. So, in the personal life, do we have someone special that we like cooking for, or things of that nature?
Not at all. Not at all. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Jeremy, what's wrong?
Just focus, man.
What are we looking for?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about it. It's time for babies and all that good stuff.
Are you ready for that?
I think I am. I definitely want kids within the next couple of years.
Okay. So, young ladies, take a look. Did we hear this? I mean, everybody take a look. Now, for some reason, I've had guests and everybody's been single.
Mhm.
So I started this about maybe 3 or 4 episodes ago.
Mhm.
Um, my single guests,
Mhm.
they say that they're single and they tell their do's and don'ts and wants.
Okay.
And then the next morning they wake up, I have a plethora of women that have now DM'd me because they want to go out on a special date.
Got it.
And we're gonna surface through those women, men, whatever, and gonna go out on a date.
Okay.
So we would love to hook you up too, because I guarantee you, I look at it right now. My marketing director is over there probably looking at our social media, going, "Here they go."
Oh God.
So they're getting ready for it,
Oh,
cause you just put yourself out there.
Did I?
You heard him. He just put himself out there. So if someone was to be interested, what are your just drop dead, I don't want, your non-negotiables?
Immaturity.
Have an age limit?
25 and up.
How old are you?
I'll be 32 November 27th. Yeah.
Okay, I would have gave you something else. So okay.
No, I like culture. I like people that are very open-minded, very cultural, very like that. Like they're open to everything. I kind of like, even though I'm a homebody, when I travel, I like to experience everything. I like to know about everything. I like to, I'm not sheltered or yeah, I'm very open-minded. So
Okay.
if you're not open-minded, that's a big no.
Wonderful. So we know what we're looking for already.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ready.
Yeah.
So we already know what we're looking for. So we're gonna move past that because I already know they're coming,
Oh God.
and I just send them to you and let you see them for yourself. But outside of that, again, I'm so grateful that you actually came out and stepped and talked with us or whatever, and we're gonna dig a little deeper
Okay.
into everything. But we're gonna go into a short break.
Okay.
So we'll be right back, guys, with Jeremy Green.
Powered by Celebrity Media TV.
All right, and we're back, guys, with Jeremy Green, Mr. Dance 411 himself. He's going to tell us a little bit more about his career, because we've already dove too deep into his personal life. So we're going to let him off the hook for a little while,
Okay.
and the next time we see him, he's going to be telling us about that special someone. But in the meantime, I just want you to let everyone know, if they want to be able to get in contact with you, how would they go about doing that?
You can hit up my agent, Ruby. She's amazing. Ruby at 411south.com. So any booking inquiries or anything you may need, that's the quickest way to get in touch with me.
Response time is great.
Yes. That's the quickest way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us your social media handles.
Instagram at jgreenproduction. Twitter is at jgreenprod. And Facebook is Jeremy Green.
All right, and with all that being said, you guys, we want to thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for coming out. Looking forward to seeing you again, and absolutely looking forward to your show November 18th. So that's
Awesome.
November 18th. If you have nothing else to do, come out and let's support the youth together. We're all as one. Let's dance talk.
All right. Awesome.
That's it.
Thank you.
All right.
That's awesome.
being gay.
Powered by Celebrity Media TV.
And we're back. We have our spotlight dancer of the week, Miss Aceonna Chinn, better known as Ace. So we brought her in. You've already seen the video and why she's the spotlight of this week's Dance Talk Dialogue. Checked it, Dance Talk approved. So, hi Aceonna, thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Aceonna Chinn, known as Ace, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm 22 years old. I'll be turning 23 on Friday for my birthday.
Okay.
And I grew up in church. I started dancing when I was 4 years old. I just graduated from college, AIU, and I just received my associate's degree in business administration.
Okay.
And yes, I got my degree in business to actually own my own dance studio.
Okay.
So that's where everything comes together, and teaching young adults from 5 and up. So dancing has been my passion since I was 4, and I really love dance.
Okay. So what genre of dance, what style is it that you really, really dig deep into?
Well, I really am, I can say, anointed to actually do liturgical dance.
Okay.
But I actually feel more enthusiastic about hip hop.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Two totally separate.
yes,
things. Totally
yes,
separate.
yes. But I love it all. I do jazz, modern, hip hop, ballet, contemporary, the whole shebang. I just really love it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're glad to have you come out.
Thank you.
Glad to have you as Spotlight of the Week, and we'll show your video again.
Thank you.
Very grateful for always. We want to always give back in the community and just let people know, because a lot of times dancers don't have a platform that they can actually put their work out there and someone congratulate them and tell you, we just love everything that you do here at Dance Talk. And so we want to continue to push you forward, to be there for you, to tell you that you're doing a phenomenal job, and that we're just super, super excited. So again, we have Miss Aceonna, am I saying it right? Aceonna Chinn here, better known as Ace. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
And until next time, you guys, next Monday we'll see you back with Dance Talk Dialogue. Let's dance talk.
Powered by Celebrity Media TV.